hardest to survive. Because, yeah, we're fucked. We're so fucked. If I'm running around, possibly I can kind of go back up.
I think there's trouble.
Once I'm 30 here, I was dead silent, and then there was where I was hard. Dying here would not only be me getting off to go to bed, it would be me getting off for at least a few days to mentally recover from yet another hour wasted. It's fucking end, bro, please. I've never been this nervous in a game in a hot fucking minute. I'm actually stressed. Just tell me it's over, just tell me it's done. Clearly coming to the end of the round, but I don't want to leave here. Let's fucking go. Why is I even 87 minutes and 40 seconds? In any possible moment, I could have died and lost the entire thing again. Oh, mate, my heart is racing. What a stupid ass trophy, man. What a stupid trophy. You know, I could be the hardest trophy out of the way. The only thing stopping us from being done with the game is a trophy. Mork will now lend you credit for buying everything in the shop. According to the PSN Protocol guide, the entire shop cost 250,000, and it's safe to say I have nowhere near that. Luckily for me, there is a get-rich-quick method, and it requires you to boot up the Santa level once again, and eventually reach this conveyor belt in the middle of the factory. I mentioned earlier about the fact that these enemies spawn in constantly, and well, now I'm happy they do, because this was the only money method worth doing. It's such an easy method too, as all you have to do is walk forward slowly while shooting them with something else. The enemies on the ground do shoot you at the start, but end up stopping for some reason.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Come on.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber. south. That's where we're headed.
You can just make out the castle from here as well.
And yet it's a world away.
Did I get the damn trophy or not? No, I didn't. What the hell is that trophy anyway? Let me go look at it again. Land to gouge, wicked wheel, and rook's gambit in midair before landing. How the hell am I supposed to do that, actually?
mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! Nothing, we're loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
Welcome, stranger. Much obliged. I'd pay more if I could. I reckon that's fair. I suppose we won't be seeing you again.
Run along now, before one of the boys starts thinking you're something you're not.
Word is, Port Isolde's closed their gates to all but
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen him, didn't you? At least I think there was a Black Shields. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
Well, what do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harbouring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned him in and become a Black Shield myself. That's a fair old scar you got there, by the way. How'd you get it?
Two more left to join the garrison this very morning.
At this rate, there'll be none left.
We're going hunting for outlaws.
Time my husband might have stood up to those men. But back then, he needed to.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, the Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out. Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another Eastpool.
Then we shall be on our way. These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
Ever since the archery, more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking them? The Mother Crystal's collapse?
I have an idea. People are going to like it.
Stay down! Farewell!
More of my mother's men. Let's go. Fly, Ambrosia. All right. Thanks, Cal. Come on. Faster! Safe.
Blood, Clive.
And still wet.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel. Why then, we owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again. I'll show you a true shield of Rosaria. tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordil. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry. That's better. Find something, boy. Death.
Found her.
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone...
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
We're approaching Buick Bridge. No, I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosabeth.
Sell my wares.
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
I'm hungry.
You'll find no succor to the South Travellers, nor beyond the Buick. The Empire has seen fit to banish us from our own land.
Ambrosia won't help me here.
Don't go thinking you'll find refuge in the houses outside Port Isolde. The place is a wretched hive of thieves and blackguards.
Good girl. Run like the wind. Straight home now. This should help.
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better. That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Let us pass! My children are starving!
Have mercy. Voice-rinsed dogs they are. You can't ignore us forever.
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep!
Better out there than in here.
More than enough for everything!
Hang it, chinless bastards. Those crystals belong to us all. I said, where were you, filth? Back to your stalls. Cut you down where you stand. Destroy it.
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in. I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. The Lazarus. We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
As long as it is abandoned.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, you're alive.
Yeah, what's up?
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Not abandoned then.
Oi! Visitors!
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out. Or not.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died. Huh? Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
It is. So wait.
We can speak inside.
I want to show you all this right now. For yeah. Yep, I'm looking, bro. I'm gonna put you here. Oh yeah. So what? So which one? So which one is this? Is this your continued, or is it? I said. So which one is this? Is this a new character you just started? Okay. Yeah. Nice. Okay, so it depends. If you're playing stealthy, bounce back is good to go. If you're up in people's face and you need a big jump of HP, the one that you have already is good. But also bounce back is really good if you don't get hit that much and you're in the middle of a fight and you just want your HP to regen instead of having to just take one inhaler. Yeah. 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 Yeah, you mean good old John Wick? Keanu Reeves? Well, technically, yeah, technically it's literally, you are Johnny Silverhand because he embedded himself. That's permanently embedded in you, and if you remove it, you die. Yeah.
Those who wouldn't bend the knee.
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye, the foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord, but in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
So Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Oh, fucking hell, dude. I was trying to talk and burp just came out. Fucking hate that.
This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men.
Dude, I'll tell you one thing. It fucking sucks having bruised ribs on one side, man. It feels so weird. I'm glad it wasn't both sides, because then I'd really be fucking tortured. But whenever I breathe in, oh my god, sometimes it just fucking I feel like I'm being stabbed.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
I suppose we owe you our thanks. You spared us when you could have just as easily sent us to the mud.
You're telling me that's the Archduke's son? Allow me to tend to your needs, my lord. Of course, my lord.
Crimson tassels. I'm not spending money on that currently.
As you wish, my lord.
Ooh, desert roses. Hey, yo. Okay, hold up. I'm gonna buy some of these. I know I can start picking them up off the ground now. Let's buy this. Wait. Buy 2 of these. One of these for a very important. No, wait. I'm not gonna do that.
Of course, my lord. It has been an honor. Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buick Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
Hello.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company.
Nice to meet you.
I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed.
He told me, yeah.
So Wade, the bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Very good.
I just deal with it.
Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find.
Oh, how perfect. If he's black, he's supposed to be making biscuits anyway.
And so we shall.
keep them from the bridge. Blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village. We tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Ready, go? Run like the wind.
I got me sideways. Come along now. Bastard.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
What is it now? I told you!
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come! Die along with your flame! For Azaria!
For Azaria!
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear.
Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank!
Another wyvern to fight their battles for them.
More dragons.
Worms. The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
How are we supposed to protect?
A noble stand, albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point. That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
Fuck, I missed that up. God damn it. You know, I actually thought about playing Fortnite recently. Because I heard there's some new stuff now that's actually good.
We need to finish this. You mean finish him?
Fuck this. I'm not dying today, bitch.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. My, Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it. As we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die. And her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
Alright.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance. Right to guess, my uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him, and means to string us up himself.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue! You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Meadow in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint of the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit.
Yeah. Okay.
Then I'll give her a full cup of food.
Yeah.
And then around noon, I'll give her a half cup. Or sometimes I'll just give her a full cup and then half a cup in the morning.
So you arrived late to one of her cullings,
But if I don't give her a full cup and a half
Since
a
becoming
cup
Viceroy,
in
Annabella
the
has
mornings,
been a constant thorn
then
in
I'll give her
Rosaria's side, but these
Yeah.
atrocities are a new low.
and I'll normally let her out around
Something's
12
changed.
2.
Quite what? I
So
don't
you can
know.
let her out any.
The woman we knew is
anytime
gone.
around
And a monster sits in her place.
Yeah, the midday ones normally she'll just
For
poo.
better or worse,
If she
I've been
poops and
charged
pees,
with
then
governing
you're
this town,
And then
and
like if
thus
you
must
go
maintain the
work,
illusion of obedience.
you know,
That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
every time you go in and get off.
So he's
Well,
told
she
us.
doesn't have me scheduled
You have
until the
risked much
10th.
for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
Until after the 10th, she has me scheduled.
It has been 20 years, Clive.
It's fine.
The nation
Anyway,
your father and
so
your forefathers fought to
when
defend is no
you go
more.
come home from work,
Perhaps
Yeah.
it would be otherwise had I the
let her
courage of
out
my
then,
brother.
you know. But after, you know what I'm saying, like after you get home, get settled or whatever, you can.
All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
On your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing. The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy. And now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Why then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun. Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she? Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days. Something on your mind?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that Lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
Yeah.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go head out to the store. I sent you a well, never mind. She's still in game chat. I was about to say I sent her a friend request.
Closed. Dollar General closed in 20 minutes. Okay.
I'm going. Yeah, damn.
take you for a scholarly man?
Oh, this? Well, it's Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage. I borrowed it from old tomes. Seems there's no creature in the realm so foul it can't be cooked up into something delicious.
Think I'll stick to the unfoul ones, thanks.
Oh, where's your sense of adventure, Sid? Honestly, one glance at these recipes, and even you would trade in your sword for a butcher's cleaver. From spit roasts to sweetmeats, this book has them all. What I wouldn't give to bring these recipes to life.
If it's my blessing you're hoping for, then by all means.
Well, I'm no hunter, Sid. The first tunnel worm I came across would be the death of me. But you're made of sterner stuff. Would you help me resurrect one of these recipes?
Something tells me you won't be taking no for an answer. Fine, I'll help.
Fantastic! Thank you.
So, dare I ask what's on the menu?
Chance's Stew. It was once a favourite among the gourmands of Oriflamme, if the author is to be believed. Though Molly's never heard of it. The only problem is that while the recipe is extremely detailed in most respects, it's infuriatingly cryptic as to the main ingredient. A beast, no doubt. Most likely something that would make easy work of a simple cook with more broth than brawn, but unwanted violets. I've no idea what they might be.
Does the book say anything else?
Well, only that the sweetest violets sprout atop the bed of roses.
Roses. Rosaria, perhaps? One of the butchers in Martha's Rest might know something. I'll ask next time I'm there.
Ay-ya-ya! Where the fudge does this want me to go?
Could have sworn we had a few more.
Yo, Steve! Oh wait, hold on. Just a sec.
I don't think so.
Clairview, Sandbreck, and the Broken Hill.
How did we never hear about these guardians?
There are new villains being... Clive! Oh, am I glad to see you?
Is something wrong?
It's Blackthorn. He ain't himself. And if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while. That normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him back up, but not this time. Something's getting him down. And whatever it is, he ain't telling. It's like he's lost his spark, you know? He's barely got enough fire in his belly to get the ump about stuff. But
Fine. If you think it will help.
I knew you'd understand.
But if he doesn't want to talk, we let him be. We'll open up when he's ready.
All right. Now, he'll only smell a rat if we both turn up at once. So, I'll go first, and you can meet us at the forge. Wait a bit, then head over when you're ready.
I got the feeling that something ain't right. Yeah, I'm so scared in case I fall off a jump. Ow. Well, I fucked that up. I am stuck in the middle with you. Yes, I'm stuck in the middle with you. And I would want you what it is like to do. It's so hard to keep this smile from my face. Losing control, yeah, I'm all over the place. No clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. But he started out of nothing, and you're proud of your self-made man. And your face was all we could call and slap you on the back and say, please, please, oh please. Welcome to the right again.
Not this time. Too slow.
No, I fucked that up.
Where is he? Where is the dominant?
Not this time.
To learn under the sessions, they're going to be the keep up with the prediction, the graphic deadline. Shake the figure, close off in the birds within the rain. Take away your pain, throw it to your brain, upside inside out, dripping the beat look out. Pull you down, look out. Side down, let it go, look out. Never be the same. You think you go insane. Inside out, living the vida loca. Push and pull you down, living the vida loca. In the color loca, you will wear you out, living the vida loca. Thumbs up and go dancing in the rain. Take it right busy life and take away your pain. Put it to the brain. Outside, inside, out. Living in the down.
Not this time.
Let's go. Try to love you first. Learn to beat this way, let you spell the way. I'll think about first. If it disappoints me to let me be your window, let me be your fault. Baby, it's you forever. Let me you my all. Let me be your darkness. Let me be your sin. I will probably break you. But let me try to love you first. They'll take you along this way. I'll lost in madness, found the spell. Therefore you love me as I am. Gently looking as a man. I'll be yours if till I am your friend. I'll be your friend. You gotta kick around the shoes tomorrow. But tonight, I'm gonna say, never gonna break you.
It's over. It's over. You lose.
The things you say till I was so tell me I'm a waste of love. Tell me that I'm not enough. You see, you hope I see the truth.
Beastman.
You don't care no more. Well, I know that it won't fail. You learned in my every step. Telling was the what I'm doing.
We sent Galvan a wild goose
So Gary, I'm a waste of not enough. See, I see the truth. Tell me you don't care no more. Where you know I can't let go. But I'll put you. This isn't easy.
I'm the dominant of fire.
That's for us, Chuck. I'm breathing like a part of me is leaving, and I can't forget this. Don't you forgive me? Still tell me that I'm not enough. See you hope I see the truth, but I won't find no one like you. Tell me you don't care no more. Well, you know I can't let go.
That's it.
Whoa, what I put you through. Yeah, yeah. What I put you through.
What now? Not this time.
It's night.
Straight to a nest of
Throw the times. Big it up, it's a morning round like a stranger's fire to go down. Yeah. That's what it's like. Take you.
Can't be much further now.
Never taken every minute. Again. What I want you are to close. Shift.
Come on. Let me through.
Another time.
You made your choice. Stay down. It's over. Stay down.
What's going on?
situation? You're late. You're in trouble. What? The Imperials are on his tail. We have to get to him before they do.
Understood. I'm here to even the odds. Any objections?
I'll take the dragon. You take the dragoon.
Vessel resting.
Die, you bastard!
Sorry, lad. Don't know how much help I'm gonna be here. Time waster. Come on, let's finish him off.
Cause you're the only one I know with me. You're not your best, let me know the rise of face. Days when this is you're meant to keep them. It's round and round. Broken bronze. Dream madness and Yeah. I better watch my happy cheese.
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Karen.
And this car's wander.
I have a few new notes that might interest you. If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it. You are always welcome, Clive.
Did you come to borrow a book, Sid? You can't have this one. We've finished.
First August, and now you. What are you pair up to? What's it got to do with me?
August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind. I thought you might want to talk about it.
Did you now? I told you not to stick your nose in my business. What'd you go and do?
Clive just wants to help, innit? What's so bad about that? Talk to him. You never know, you might feel better for getting it all out in the open. Please, mate. I'm worried about you.
Phil, shut you up. It's nothing really. Stupid. Not the sort of thing you bother people about.
Why don't you tell us all the same?
Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armor, things like that. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to be. Made my stuff look like heavy, clumsy shit. I should have brought the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. Now, every time I reach for my hammer, I'm reminded that I'm not the craftsman I thought I was. There. You happy? You got what you came for. Now piss off.
All right. We're going. I always thought of old Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature. Like a storm cloud full of hail. Didn't think anything could rattle him. Least of all a stupid piece of leather.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Questioning it means questioning himself. Something tells me this is only going to get worse. If he has doubts, it will affect his work, which will only add to his problems. We need to nip this in the bud.
I couldn't agree more.
He said he should have bought that cuirass. Perhaps we should track it down for him. Assuming you're happy to help, that is.
Too bloody right I am.
Glad to hear it. First things first, then. We need to speak to Karen.
Monster's taken quite a light.
Karen, do you have a moment? Blackthorn mentioned that you'd recently come by a leather cuirass. An exquisite example of the craft, from what he told us.
And he ain't been himself since he saw it. So we thought we'd buy it for him.
Sorry, sold it already. Didn't think Blackthorn cared for it the way he turned his nose up. But it was nicely put together, that's for certain. Even if the bloke who made it is a bit of an odd one. Happened across him on my travels. Makes all his stuff to order, but the fella who commissioned it refused to pay. He didn't like the colour of summit. So I took it off his hands for a fair price.
You don't know where we might find him, do you?
Like I said, he's a bit of an odd one. Doesn't even have a workshop. He don't trust hunters neither, which means he spends as much time out tracking beasties as he does working their hides.
I see.
He did tell me something, though. Apparently, his next commission's for a set of griffin hide greaves.
Here, there's a griffin on the hunt board. The curse breakers were placing bets on who'd bag it. Now, where the bleeding hell was it sighted? Somewhere in Sambrec, maybe? Cairn Northern, that was it.
Thank you, Karen. We'd be lost without you.
At least you admit it.
So, it sounds like going after that griffin might be the best chance we have of finding our roaming leatherworker.
I'll leave the hunting to you if you don't mind. While you get on with that, I'll ask around the markets. See if I can't sniff out who he is and where he's hiding.
Good idea. Hopefully one of us will be able to track him down.
Well, don't just stand there, Gov. I reckon I can find a buyer. I'll be thankful you got that much. Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Deadlands wouldn't be half as bad without all the bloody dust.
Typical nobles.
How did we never hear about these guardians of...
Not walking alone. Yeah, you follow me in every thought. The treaded paths you walk alone, your laughter burns through the dark for me alone.
It is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this occasion.
Ever the charmer. What will it be today, then?
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath, then, I take it. The mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea. There was a time when a true-blooded Rosarian had only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move. As you know, the Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm. Or rather, its church does. But this is not the pragmatic approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses. No, the Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the orthodoxy holds the Mother Crystals sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed, the faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less. And to them, a dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies. Some 80 years ago in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed, Soon after, in pursuit of ether, and with the Blight at their backs, the Northern Territories descended upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity. A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Drastanus, home of Drake's Breath, and plucked it from the duchy's grasp. Rosaria tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime. Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island. And with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity. The Mother Crystal is both the object of the Iron Blood's worship and their gateway to the continent, making Drastanus the holiest of holy grounds, from which the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mother Crystals, or die trying.
My father and my grandfather both traded blows with the Iron Blood for control of Drake's Breath. Had things unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate, we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But instead, they sent their fleet against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men, and captured the women, including Jill. I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
My only aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal. But thank you all the same. Not much else to do here. Let's see if Jill's ready.
And how may I assist you today? How may I help you today? I have the details here. Study it well, Clive. Very good.
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Karen.
Won't be long now, Martel. Sid, I was hoping to speak to you.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just, well, as you know, we've been trying to grow fruit down here.
It's good to know that something of the old hideaway still lives on.
Martel's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. All her hard work's finally paying off. I took it on, you see, after she died, and now the fruit's finally ready to eat. And not only is it ready, it's actually tasty. Sweet as you like, in fact. She bred the bitter right out of it.
Impressive. And welcome news to more than a few, I'd say.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breakers, on account of all they do for the hideaway. You couldn't take them some, could you? Seems better them coming from you.
Be nice being the bearer of good news for a change.
Thank you. She always had a soft spot for that lot, see? And once they've had their share, I'll see to it that everyone else gets some. Here you go. Martell apples, they're called, in honor of her memory. You hear that, Martell? Today's finally the day.
It's not these.
Deadlands wouldn't be half as bad without all the bloody dust.
wouldn't be half as bad without all the bloody dust.
You two look like you could use something to eat. Here. Courtesy of Martel.
Martel. Now, where have I heard that name before?
Weren't she the girl from the Furrows?
Course she was. An odd sort, that one. Loved plants more than people.
Aye, and brave as a bane might. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan attacked? Wait.
These aren't those apples, are they? Well, I'll be. She'd have been proud, and rightly so. Thank you, Sid. Them old apples were enough to curdle your guts. But these beauties are as sweet as you like.
I'll have to pay the boys down in the backyard a visit to tell them thanks.
How did we never hear?
A gift from the back.
Blimey, these take me back. I haven't seen a hideaway apple since. Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the things. He'd nab 'em right from the branch, make Martel livid. Not that anyone could stay mad at the man for long.
That sounds like the Sid I knew, all right.
Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves, were you? Hang on. These aren't Martels, are they? I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy, not in the Deadlands. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work didn't go to waste. Clive, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some over for me, will you?
Not so much as a thank you. Well, I've got some manners at least. Thanks, Sid. You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh, and give our compliments to the gardener, won't you?
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's regards.
Oh, Clive! Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper? Does that mean...
Oh, no, that's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any? Come to claim your just desserts? All yours. You earned this. Sorry, but you're not quite there yet. Best of luck out there, Sid.
Them old apples were enough to curdle your guts. But these
soon.
You ready?
I think so.
Jill. When you told me you had to come to terms with your past, you weren't talking about destroying Drake's breath, were you?
No. I spoke of Imran. The leader of the Crystalline is what I need to, and I know that I can do it. If you're there beside me.
Always.
And I'll be beside you, too. We'll bring down the Mother Crystal together. All while Sid looks on.
We'll make him proud.